about educating people what abortion does to a baby.
What it does to a baby?
Yeah.
So you're not saying it's bad or good? Like what's going on?
Yeah, we're showing people how bad abortion is.
Oh.
It's so bad that it chops off arms and legs and, you know, basically just shreds a baby to pieces.
Yeah. I mean, my opinion is I think abortion is only okay like if a woman gets raped or something and she's like, you know.
What now? See, my position is that I don't think there's any reason why we should kill a baby.
Yeah.
Even if the father is a terrible person, that doesn't justify us killing a baby. So I'm all about.
But if like a woman's only like 15 or 14 years old and she can't take care of the baby, and she's all by herself, and
that's horrible and that's sad. But you know, let's say she has the baby, can she kill the baby after she's had it?
Well, that's different.
Why is it different?
Because then she could give it up for adoption or something.
She can give it up for adoption as soon as it's born.
Yeah, that's true. But sometimes, like, you know, like maybe some people think it's like a population control thing. Like, you know, there's so many people in the world that if we keep.
Well, if the reason is population control, why don't we just kill the people that are already here? I mean, walking about.
Because they already were born and they already have, like, you know, purpose in life. You know, like higher purpose in life.
So once you're born, you have a purpose in life, but if you're not born, you don't have a purpose in life?
No, because you're not really alive yet. You know, it's just like, you know, an embryo.
What constitutes being alive? What do you have to have so that you're alive?
Like be born.
Right, but what does passing through the vagina have to do with whether or not you're alive? I mean, clearly this baby was alive, right? It was growing, it was consuming, it was alive. When the doctor went in, he killed the baby. The only way you can kill something is if it's alive. So yeah, it was small. Yeah, it was dependent on its mother, but it was alive.
I just think like if it's like a rape thing, if a woman doesn't want, you know, the burden of carrying that child,
right?
You know, it's like, or you know, something that happens to her, it's a traumatizing effect.
Yeah.
I think that's the only reason I agree to it.
Yeah.
But besides that, I think it's wrong.
I agree. Rape is very traumatizing, and it's a very sad situation. But
then they end up hitting the kid. You know, like if they end up keeping it. You know, they kind of like, you know, have that you know, hatred towards the kid.
But why can't they give it up to adoption?
Because if they give it up to adoption, they still have like feelings for the kid. Like they still have like, you know, that. But then they won't. It's like you know, they still remember that they had a child.
Right.
So they get rid of it. It's like punishing the father for not letting the father have what he.
Right.
You know.
But abortion doesn't make a woman unpregnant or unraped.
Yeah.
All it does is make her the mother of a dead baby.
Yeah.
So she has on top of the.
But she didn't want the baby to begin with.
She didn't want the baby to begin with, but the baby's here. Yeah. So now what do we do? Now that we have the baby, we can either give it up for adoption, take care of it ourselves, or we can pitch it in the trash can. Yeah. And I'm against pitching babies in the trash can.
Yeah.
So even though the father was a horrible guy, even though the mother's in a terrible situation, it's very sad. She needs our love and support. She doesn't need the ability to have a doctor go in and kill her child.
Yeah. So what you gotta try? We gotta get rid of abortion altogether.
That's right. We want people to see this and say, "There's no way I'd do that to my baby."
Yeah. I don't believe it on work. Because I remember when I had an ex-fiance, she wanted to abort the baby for a while. I told her not to.
That's hard.
You know, so I was so sad that she was talking about it, even thinking about it.
Yeah.
You know, because she was mad at me.
Right.
You know, it's like, what about my choice? You know, you don't give me. It seems like the father. Sometimes I don't think the father even has a choice.
That's right. That's right. The way the law is.
And that pisses me off. It's like, okay, you know, the woman wants an abortion. Right. They don't talk to the father and say, you know, as soon as she goes to the clinic, as long as she coughs up the money.
It doesn't matter how much you don't want her to have it. She has the law says she can do it whether or not you want the baby or not. So even though you want to say, hey, I'll take care of the child, it doesn't matter. The law says you can't do it. You can't do anything to stop her.
Yeah.
And that's wrong.
So
the
what
law
can I
is
do to
wrong
help?
in so many ways.
So what can I do to help you guys?
Well, let me give you our website.
Yeah.
You can go to our website. We have a lot of information on there. And then we also, you know, the signs cost money, so we, you know, we'll always accept donations. donations. If you want to come out and join us,
Yeah.
go ahead and sign up on the website. There's a box where you can put your email in. Put your name in the box, and we can get you on our email list, and you can come out and hold signs with us if you want.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Because I don't know. I just like I said, the only thing I could. What if it's deformed?
What if it's deformed?
Yeah.
Well, I still don't believe in killing handicapped people either.
Yeah, but they're like severely handicapped. They can't take care of themselves. They're like basically like.
Right. But I mean, let's say they're a vegetable. They're born. They're a vegetable. Can we just like take a gun and like blow their brains out?
Oh, I was put them out of the misery. Like it's like I'd rather not have a child and that's like say if it was my child, I went out with my child be like severely handicapped and be more burden for the parents.
Yeah. Well, I mean.
And society, because it costs way more money to take care of them.
Yeah.
Parents have to be way more money to take care of them. Yeah. And society and the schooling and everything is it's more of a.
Okay, so how much money would it have to cost for you to say, okay, now we can kill the person? I mean, let's say their deformity happens after they're born. Let's say they get in a car wreck, or they almost drown, so they lose all oxygen to their brain, let's say, and now they're mentally handicapped.
Yeah.
The law.
I just watched a movie about that.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, the law doesn't allow us to say, well, they're a really heavy burden. They cost so much money, we can just kill them. The law says no. They're a person. They're a human being, even though they're mentally handicapped, even though they're not as smart as everybody else.
So why they do it for abortion?
Exactly.
So what's the difference?
There is no difference. The law allows us to kill babies as long as the two things are met. One, the baby is not wanted, you can kill the baby. And if the baby is unborn. Those two things have to happen at the same time, and the law says you can do it. If you're missing either one of those, you can't do it. So for instance, let's say you don't want the baby, but it's already born.
Yeah.
The law says you cannot kill that child.
Right.
Let's say the baby is unborn, but you want the baby, the mother wants the baby.
Right.
And somebody else kills the baby, they're guilty of murder.
Yeah.
So it's a very funny legal system that we have that says this is okay as long as the mother doesn't want her child. And I don't think people should be allowed to be killed just because we didn't want them.
Yeah.